Hello, welcome back to the Baka Gaijin movie night tier list, year 3.
Woohoo! Been doing this for 3 fucking years, baby. Let's go.
This is going to be such a pain in the ass by the time we get to, like, I don't know, year 26.
Yeah, just freaking like ma- putting in this like massive fucking tier list. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to rank. As you can see here, we have the painstakingly recreated ranking we did for the first 2 years, and we're going to add on to it with a whole slew of new movies.
We got 52 new entries.
Hell yeah. And also new this year, ads. Because fuck Tier Maker, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are now forcing ads on Tiermaker, which is bad, and we hate it.
Yeah. So this episode is sponsored by all these lovely fucking sponsors who aren't paying us anything.
Yep. This is now sponsored by Penn Foster, whatever the fuck this is.
Imagine your child excelling at high school with no strict schedules and no due dates. That sounds nice, actually.
Okay, you know what? That actually sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
I'm expecting strings attached.
Anyway, let's talk about the movies. I guess first we should do the fucking typical ranking thing of any of our placements from previous years we want to correct before we move on to the new movies.
Yes. I would like to make so for like my movies from cinema. I would like to make one amendment.
Sure. And what would that be?
Kingsman goes in dope ass time.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really good.
It's getting demoted.
It is getting slightly demoted. I want to put that right above Lupin the Third, the First.
All right.
Yep.
Kingsman is now a worse movie than Backstroke of the West.
Look, on one hand, Kingsman has Colin Farrell, I believe, murdering an entire church full of racists in cold blood, set to free.
Backstroke of the West, but Backstroke of the West has Anakin Skywalker murdering younglings.
Exactly. So, by that metric,
I see the logic here.
there we go. You see, you get it.
Yeah.
Child murder is more hype than racist murder.
You heard it here first. That comment was sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. Your next big move is right under your roof.
Go to Rocket Mortgage. Now.
Make the home you work hard for work for you.
Yep.
I don't have off the top of my head, I don't have any corrections here with the existing tier list, so we're gonna jump right into year 3.
Woohoo! Let's go, baby.
Would you like to do it in the order it's presented here, or would you like to painstakingly go back and look at the actual order we watched these in?
No, let's go with the order that they're presented in here. Just as
all right.
Yeah.
Also, ignore this copy of the chart in the thing. That's a managerial oversight.
Yeah. You know what our movie night tier list goes in cinema.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, we're putting the tier list itself in cinema.
There we go.
Because we're YouTubers, so our opinions are automatically better.
Exactly. See, we're starting off strong here. All right.
In fact, our chart is going straight to the top of cinema.
Exactly, right. It is the most cinema because it is talking about all this cinema. It is a combination of everything. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. A Christmas Story is the first we will be ranking, and where will we be putting A Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story is one of those movies where when I was a kid it was overplayed like crazy.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen this movie in a while, it is remarkably fresh. It is still remarkably entertaining. And of course I have nostalgia for it because I was in a fucking like high school play production of it.
Sure. He was the kid who got his tongue stuck to the pole, by the way.
Yes. It was great.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I would say I think this is one of those movies that you remember it being better than it is.
A little bit.
That makes sense.
That is true. That is true to an extent.
Yeah.
I would put it.
I think it's like I think it's all right, but it's like high end all right. I'd put it like right around where Friday the 13th is, like above that.
Yeah, I'd put it between 9 and Friday the 13th. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say 9
Um,
is a better made movie, but Christmas Story is more fun to watch than the
9
first Friday the 13th.
right. So my thing here is 9. You could put like fan art of 9 on DeviantArt, and it makes perfect sense. If you do that with A Christmas Story, it'd be weird.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's my criteria. We've also decided we're going to keep the horizontal rankings, but we're going to have completely nonsensical justifications for inner tier rankings.
Yeah, it's always been a little fluid as to where we put shit anyway, so
Yeah. Like, yeah, our goal here is not to make a definitive list of every fucking movie and like list it from the best to the worst. Like, we don't literally think Knives Out is the greatest movie of all time.
yeah.
You know, there's actually someone here that I kind of like subjectively. I like a little bit more. But yeah. So when it comes to our tier placements are entirely serious, naturally, but our inter-tier rankings horizontally may be fucking silly for the lulz.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, there's some goofy shit in here, but that's, part of the fun.
Yeah. Speaking of goofy shit, that's part of the fun. American Pie 1.
American Pie, yes. I'm gonna be
You know
honest.
what? I've seen the film. I still don't know why he fucks the pie.
I don't know why he fucks the pie. He just gets really horny and fucks the pie. I don't know why.
It's crazy. It's not even like part of the plot.
Yeah, it just happens.
American Pie is pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as some of these comedies up here. Like, I don't think it's as good as Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
or like, well,
There is one other amendment that we said we wanted to make, which is Hot Tub Time Machine.
right. I think Hot Tub Time Machine is better than the 3 comedies that preceded.
I completely agree. Like of that line of comedies, it is way better than those. So yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine goes there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
That's about the order I would put those. Yeah.
American Pie.
American Pie. I will say, as a comedy, it's all right. I do appreciate American Pie for being kind of earnest in its like actual, like, it has a message kind of, which is neat.
Yeah. No. It is, considering that it is the ground zero of the early 2000s, like, freewheeling sex comedy. It is remarkably. It is a remarkably kind-hearted movie in a lot of ways. Like, none of the characters are bad people. They just have, very base wants and desires, and they evolve throughout the course of the movie to learn, maybe this isn't all that maybe this isn't all that I wanted. Or in the case of one character, maybe I just want to fuck Jennifer Coolidge.
But where are we putting it?
It's a dope ass time. It's a really, really
Right.
fun, sex comedy. Of the usual rash of sex comedies, I would say it is.
I think it's weaker than these 4. I think it's weaker than Lottery Ticket. Is it weaker than Lottery Ticket? I think it's about the same level as Lottery Ticket. Maybe a little higher.
I'd say
actually.
it's slightly better than Lottery Ticket. I think Lottery Ticket isn't as consistently funny.
That's true.
Yeah,
Better
American
than
Pie.
Zombieland.
No, I would not say that. No.
No. Sorry, American Pie. You should have double tapped.
Yep.
Speaking of American things, American Pop.
Yes.
I didn't watch this one.
Yeah, this is actually our most recent movie as of 2 days ago. This is a movie that I am personally a big fan of. Now, having rewatched it, it does have its issues. In terms of its structure, the biggest problem is really its structure, because it's a Ralph Bakshi movie, and Ralph Bakshi's movies can be a little bit stream of consciousness. This is his most grounded movie, and it is probably the movie that has the most straightforward plot progression, but it still has this issue of constantly having time jumps, because you're trying to cover 4 generations of a Jewish immigrant family across fucking 70 years. You have in the course of 95 minutes, you're going to have to make some cuts here and there. It does result in some jumping around and some jumping around the timeline, and some characters just getting shafted entirely in the plot. The second generation protagonist, Benny, is in the movie for all of 10 minutes before he's replaced by his son. That being said, I really like it. I think it is a really good, grounded drama that utilizes rotoscoping incredibly well to create this heightened sense of reality. I would put this in Dope-Ass Time. It's in the lower half of Dope-Ass Time, though. I would put it probably... I would put it between Halloween and Euro Trip.
All right, right there.
No, it's really good. Also, the soundtrack slaps. This movie has an amazing soundtrack.
Cheaper by the dozen.
I'm gonna be honest, when I
feels,
yeah, when I watched this movie, like, it's a nice movie. I'll give it that.
It's a nice movie.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just saying this is one I watched as a kid a lot. Which I don't think you saw this before movie night, did you?
I did not. No. This is one of those movies that I just kind of missed as a kid, even though it was like on TV all the time. Like, I just never found an interest in watching it for some reason.
This is a pleasant, inoffensive family film.
Yeah.
It is funny. It is a little heartfelt. It is it's well made. It's got actors you may recognize in it.
Yeah.
This is a movie you could play in almost any white household and they'd probably be like, "Yep, that's a good time."
Yeah, no, like it's one of those movies where if you put it on, no one's going to complain. It's not like anything special, but it is a nice movie.
Yep. It brings you back to a simpler time where we could all admit to ourselves that Hilary Duff was hot.
Correct. Where do we put it, though?
Brought to you by Mazda.
The Mazda CX-5.
2.9% APR for up to 36 months. I think is that good? It's only 2.9.
I think that, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
that's not bad. And plus you could defer payments for 90 days.
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah, that.
Dude, these Mazdas are they're giving these Mazdas away.
Hey, yo, these Mazdas kind of fire.
I'd put this at like the top of Soul Right. I'd probably put it like behind 9 again.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Again,
9 DeviantArt Core. Cheaper by the dozen, not so much.
9 gets by on its vibes so much, dude.
Yeah, I know. Really vibes maxing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bakshi, we got Coonskin. I don't feel qualified to talk about this one.
Yeah, you did not know what to make of it. Honestly,
I still don't.
Honestly, as a Bakshi fan, this is his most Bakshi movie, but it's also his most like unhinged. As a result,
I don't even think it's like I'm not usually the guy who says this. I don't even think it's like problematic. I just think the movie is kind of meandering and weird.
It is. It's very vignette-y. It is.
Yeah.
It is a lot of like small vignettes that kind of like follow a loose plot.
Yeah, it's also really cheap looking.
It is very cheap looking. It was made on the cheap, so.
I imagine because he said, "I want to make a movie called Coonskin," and they're like, "We're not giving you money for that."
There's a reason he has been indie his entire life. No, Coonskin, I would say, like, I am not a huge fan of this movie. I think there are way better Bakshi films. American Pop, obviously. Heavy Traffic, I think, is a better traditional Bakshi film.
These all sound like stands.
They do. You're no match for my stand. Heavy Traffic!
Yeah. Amazing. Where the fuck are we putting Coonskin? Is it bad enough to go to Erg?
No. I would... Honestly, I feel like it's about house level.
About how... You know what? Yeah, they're both batshit, but I feel like House is like batshit complimentary. Coonskin is kind of batshit derogatory.
I would not put it in Erg personally, but I do think it's the lower end.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I put it in Erg, but I think the only movie here that I like less than Coonskin is Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah,
I probably put it like right here.
I would say it has a little bit more like artistic integrity than an epic movie. I put it above that. Ever so slightly.
Killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
We're splitting hairs here, but there are hairs I'm willing to split.
Fine. Coraline, cinema. Immediate.
No. Fantastic
Immediate.
movie.
The only question is where the fuck it goes. Yeah, Coraline, fucking classic. It's a fucking watch Coraline right now, you fucking poser.
I remember when
I know you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I remember when like I mentioned that I had never seen Coraline. Everyone in the fucking call, I could practically see you guys just like whip your heads over to me, like virtually, be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I put it like right behind Sweeney Todd in front of Super 8.
It has a it has a very similar like dark whimsy to Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd's just way darker.
Yeah, obviously.
So I can agree with that.
Coraline is also one of the longest. I think it's the longest stop motion film ever made.
Probably, yeah.
One of the longest animated films.
Yeah, it's very good.
It doesn't feel its runtime. It's pretty good. Cube. Cube is really good.
We were shocked at how much we liked this movie. The biggest thing, we mentioned this in the podcast the other week, the biggest thing that is impressive about Cube is the fact that, despite the fact that it takes place within a very limited setting, you know, just a bunch of, like, fucking cubic rooms.
It's one set.
It is one set. It is one set that is, like, they change the coloring and they change, like, the set, like, the set dressing a little bit.
But still, there are some shots in the movie where you're like, how the fuck did they do that with just one room?
It is a super well-made movie, and it doesn't feel its length. That is the biggest thing. Is like, with a movie with a limited setting like Cube, it is very easy for the movie to feel like it drags no matter how long it is, and for it to feel monotonous. Cube completely circumvents that. It is
this kind of feels like 12 Angry Men if there were less angry men and also there was violence.
That is such a weird comparison point, but I kind of see it.
Yeah.
I kind of see it.
Yeah. Cube is really good. I'd probably put it like at the bottom of cinema, honestly.
I would agree. Yep, I can agree.
Yeah.
There. Yep. And like it
I'm gonna put it right ahead of these movies I haven't seen.
Ah, fuck you. Okay. That honestly, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, yeah.
There's no shame in coming second place to Muppet Christmas Carol.
Very true. And you know what? RoboCop, Terminator, every single Power Ranger.
Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan Superman, every single Power Ranger, Theodore Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Anyway,
next movie, Deathgasm.
Deathgasm, fucking
Deathgasm's awesome.
My favorite line from this movie has an amazing moment where a character is fighting a zombie, takes a chainsaw, shoves it up the zombie's ass, and then says, "Metal up your ass, motherfucker," and it is the best thing ever.
Yeah. Deathgasm is about as awesome. You read the synopsis for Deathgasm and you think this can't be as good as it sounds, and it's exactly what it sounds like.
It is every bit as good as it sounds. Also, this movie has, like, former Power Rangers actors in it.
Mm-hmm. Shot in New Zealand.
Shot in New Zealand. Yep.
It also looks remarkably good for how fucking cheap it was made for.
Yes. What was the budget
similar
of this?
to Cuban. I believe it was like $5 million. It was pretty low.
Yeah, let me look that up, actually.
I know Cube was made for $400,000.
Yes.
Is insane.
Which is wild. It does not look it at all. It's incredible. Okay, Deathgasm had a production budget of $200,000. Again, doesn't fucking look it at all.
Oh wow, it's one half a Cube.
It's half a Cube, yeah. Which, you know what?
It looks better than Cube, which is crazy. What the fuck?
Okay, to be fair, it also came out like 15 years later, so.
Yeah. Anyway, Deathgasm, definitely a dope ass time.
Oh yeah.
I
would
put that right ahead of Chip and Dale, maybe.
I would agree. Yeah. I think it's a better movie than Chip and Dale, but it's not as hilariously out there as Cats and Dogs.
Yeah, definitely. Disaster movie.
Okay, look. We have ranked one other Salzburg movie, and it's in Saul Right, but it's in the bottom of Saul Right. And the reason why we put it there is because we knew there were worse Salzburg movies. This is worse Salzburg.
That is true. I think Epic Movie is better than Disaster Movie.
Yeah, Epic Movie, you could at the very least say has a structure. It does have a plot.
It has some good jokes. It's got some good bits in there.
Disaster Movie is literally just, hey, remember Thing? Thing was popular back then. Remember Thing?
I will say, Disaster Movie is the most 2008 movie of all time. They shoved so much 2008 in it.
It is, but it is not good. It is terrible.
What I'm hearing is top of Erg.
Top of Erg, yes. I would...
I'd watch it again over any of these.
I would... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can agree with that, yeah.
Dread.
I really like this movie.
It's pretty good.
Dread is really fun. It is... I just like hyper-violent action movies.
Yeah. We've noticed.
Yeah. Can you tell?
Yeah.
No, it's a super well-made movie. I love the filmmaking in this film. The fucking slow-mo effect is so goddamn, like, over the top, but it's really good.
Yeah, no, this is a good time.
Yep. A dope-ass time, if you will.
Yes, I would say so.
But where do we put it?
That's a good question. Dope-ass time is so full of very different movies, it's getting really hard to just plop it in a place.
I would say it's more satisfying than Megan to watch, but not as crazy as Sadness, so right about there.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's true. Or Project Wolf Hunting. Holy shit. Project Wolf Hunting is like a later Resident Evil in a movie.
Quite seriously, like, I actually made this comparison. It is literally the plot of Resident Evil Revelations in a movie.
Project Wolf Hunting is like, what if RE6 was good?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Elmo in Grouchland.
Oh yeah, baby, Sesame fucking Street.
I think the villain really makes this. The villain is really fun.
I love the villain in this movie. He is having the time of his life, being just the world's most pettiest bad guy.
Yeah.
Fucking Mandy Patinkin. That's the name of the actor.
Yeah. He was also in The Princess Bride, I think.
Yes, he was. Yes. Yeah, he played Inigo Montoya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is such a wild shift.
Yeah. In this movie, he plays a bad guy whose whole thing is he does not want to share. These are his things.
Yep. These are my things. This is mine. I'm not sharing.
Unironically, one of the best villain songs is in this movie.
Yes, I love the villain song in this movie. It's really, really good, actually.
Admittedly, when the villain is not on screen, the movie isn't as good.
Admittedly, and the movie does suffer from... I looked it up, and you can really tell this when watching the movie. This movie was focus tested to hell and back. Because apparently the initial cut of the movie was too scary for kids.
Somehow.
So the reason why Bert and Ernie are constantly intercutting to interrupt the movie is because it was...
What's gonna happen to Elmo? Don't worry, Bert.
What's gonna happen to Elmo? I'm scared, Ernie.
Bert, don't worry, Bert, you fucking pussy. He's gonna be fine. This is a G-rated movie for babies. Fuck off.
Yeah.
To be fair, those interstitials are kind of funny because of just how concerned Bert gets over this fucking nonsense.
It is admittedly really funny, but like it does interrupt the pace of the movie for a number of like a little too often, which does knock it down quite a bit. I'd
say it's all right.
It's all right. I will say on the bell curve of preschool kids movies, it's in the upper half.
Right.
But like,
I'm gonna put it above Wonder, but below Grandma.
Sorry, Wonder, you're not as good as Elmo in Grouchland. Sorry, American Psycho, Elmo in Grouchland has you beat. See, this is why we love the ranking here. This is why we love doing this shit.
Yep.
This is the exact.
So people can look at this shit out of context and go, "What the fuck?" Oh, all right. Mises Blue.
This is one you recommended, right?
Yes, this is the fucking horror film made in source filmmaker.
Using entirely assets from Team Fortress 2.
Yes. Well, there might be some other stuff in there, but it's mostly TF2 assets. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really well made film, and I do like how it extrapolates on TF2 lore in a rather horrifying way, more so than canon. It's really good. I will say I have two problems. I have two issues with this movie. One is that it's really indulgent. Like it's really indulgent.
Yeah, this is a TF2 fan film, and it just indulges in it very deeply, sometimes to an excess.
It is very atmospheric, but like there's a lot of scenes in this where you're just like, okay, I got the point like 5 minutes ago. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
I'm not against films that are like deliberately paced or like slowly paced or like, you know, like meaningfully paced, but it feels like a lot of scenes in this movie just go on a little bit too long.
Yeah.
And I mean like a lot of them, and it adds up to a cumulative effect. This movie, I forget exactly how long it is, but it could stand to be like 20 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
But it is pretty good. There's really good cinematography. The sound alikes are pretty decent. Most of them anyway. Like it's definitely like a fan film cast, but like they do a pretty good job with it. It is a little bit reliant on you knowing at least very broad strokes TF2 lore. So it's not the most accessible thing in the world. But it is quite the achievement. It is quite the accomplishment.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I get why it was so celebrated when it came out.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's definitely like again, much like Elmo and Grouchland, in the bell curve of fan films, it's in the upper half. Very far in the upper half, I would say, actually. So I think that pushes it into Don't Pass Time.
Yeah, I'd say so. Near the bottom, though, I'd put it right around Puka. I think maybe a little bit better Puka.
Yeah. Honestly, it has like similar. Honestly, Puka has like similar like issues with like indulgence and whatever the shit. So yeah,
it's a lot short. It's a lot shorter though.
Yeah. 1 second. Checking something.
Okay.
Double checking. Okay, great.
This section brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Are you feeling nauseous? Drink this pink shit, idiot.
Drink this pink shit, dumbass. Ginger gummy.
Ooh, it's got ginger. That's good for nausea, I think.
Ginger. Anyway.
Have you ever thought to yourself, should I take the Pepto-Bismol or drink this ginger ale? Well, now you can do both at the same time.
Pussy.
That's right. Your fucking medicine needs new flavors, dipshit. Welcome to capitalism, bitch.
We combine two things into one with half the effectiveness. Anyway.
I swear we're gonna start seeing fucking like medicine, like name brand medicines have like fucking Takis fucking spin-offs.
Oh God!
Right? Yeah.
God, I'm reminded.
Now time for flaming hot Pepto-Bismol.
That's the opposite of what you want your Pepto to do. God.
If that seems contradictory to you, you're right. Live on the edge, bitch.
God, I'm reminded of back when. Like after the baby boom, Gerber was like seeing a massive sales slump, so they started advertising baby food to adults.
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember that. I wasn't there, but like I know that happened.
Yeah, and it had like taglines like "fucking Gerber for when you're alone" or whatever the shit. Wow, thanks
for when no one is watching.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that I'm gonna die alone eating baby food, Gerber. No wonder the shit didn't take off.
Talk about Ernest Saves Christmas before I fucking blow up.
Okay. Ernest Saves Christmas. This was recommended by QA the Third. This is one of our Christmas movies for December.
I didn't watch it.
It is a Christmas movie, I will admit. This has one of my favorite actors for Santa Claus, actually.
Yeah.
He is a very, like, non-traditional Santa Claus actor. Like, he doesn't have, the big belly or, like, the deep ho-ho-ho voice. But it's the vibe that he gives in the movie and, like, how he just captures the spirit of the character that really works.
Yeah.
This is a 90s kids movie that you find on TV and watch because you're bored, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is it's alright?
It's alright. I like it. I think it is a very pleasant movie, but it is not a great movie. I would say it is better than...
Would you watch this or Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer?
I think it's a little... yeah, I would rather watch Grandma... you know what? Yeah, I'd rather watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Like, this is technically a better movie, but Grandma's more fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Wonder. Ernest clears.
Yep. Ernest clears.
I don't know. A lot's happening in this one.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't watch this either.
Yeah, which sucks, because, like, I think you'd like it, actually. It's actually
I think I was sick or injured or busy or I didn't give a fuck. One of the four.
You called it Reddit bait?
That sounds like me. That
Yeah,
sounds like something I'd say.
yeah. Which is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say, by the way. Mind you, that's a very short list, so it's impressive.
I agree with me. I think I was onto something probably.
No,
Fuck
you weren't. Fuck you. No, fuck you. No.
Hashtag Zeke was right.
I am not as in love with EEAO as a lot of other people, but I do think it's a very, very, very good movie. It's wild. It is a wild film. I would say it's definitely a dope-ass time. It's definitely a dope-ass time.
But where?
I feel comfortable putting it between Dread and Megan.
Alright.
Yep. I like Dread a little bit.
Dread and Megan sounds like a spin-off.
It does. Okay. Actually, for Megan 3, they should introduce Dread. They should introduce Judge Dredd.
That is a dynamic.
Look, man, we're already turning her into an action movie star. Like, come on.
Sure. Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh my god, this fucking stupid movie. This movie is one of the dumbest pieces of shit I've ever seen, and yet I could not stop laughing. This movie
you can't look away.
This movie is confounding in all the best ways. I think it's fun. It is avant-garde as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? For how crazy it is, for how much it just commits to how dumb it is, I am almost tempted to put it in cinema.
Oh wow.
Almost.
I don't know if I can go that far.
I can't go that far, but like I'm almost tempted. It is a good time though.
I think it deserves to be in the comedy block up here. But the question is where. I think it's better than Step Brothers.
I would agree. It's definitely better than Step Brothers. I would say
better than Dude, Where's My Car?
I would argue so. Well, okay.
Is it better than Superhero Movie?
No, I think Superhero Movie is like it's a really solid spoof movie. So yeah. I think that kind of gets it the edge over Freddy.
So you think I think Freddy Got Fingered better than Dude, Where's My Car?
I can agree there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like Dude, Where's My Car is just like kind of a normal stoner comedy. It's a good one. It's a very fun one.
It's pretty. Dude, Where's My Car is pretty zesty. The Gen Z brain may melt a little.
That is true, but I think that is true. But Freddy Got Fingered has a little bit is like kind of that, but more. So
it's even zestier.
It's even zestier. So yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Yeah. Friday the 13th Part 2. This is a fucking filler episode of a movie.
I'm gonna be honest, I forget most of this movie.
I forget, like, a lot of these just blend together a little bit.
I remember, okay, we'll talk about the other two when we get to them, but Friday the 13th Part 2 is the least necessary Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it's very fillery.
Yeah, it has some good kills. Like, I believe this is the one where, like, the hero, like, the heroine from the last movie gets killed by, like, an ice pick to the face. Which is pretty good, but, like,
Isn't that in 3?
Oh, you're right.
Crazy?
No, I think that... No, you might be right there. You might be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Part 2 is... It's alright. It's
alright. I'll put it, like, right above Texas.
Right above Texas Chainsaw. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's less screaming in this one, so I can tolerate it a bit more. Fucking Friday the 13th 3D, Part 3.
It's a better... It is a more fun movie, but this is absolutely a going through the motions type movie. I will give the movie one thing, in that it finally gives Jason Voorhees his iconic mask.
Yeah.
Like, that is the biggest at the very end.
I think it's better than 2, but not as good as 1.
I can agree there, yeah. So, like, I'd say, like, right below epic movie.
I was gonna put it a little higher, personally, but like, yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay. No, do you want to put it like above it, maybe then? Like, you know what? I'll say I would rather watch it over Cats and Dogs Paws Unite.
This is true.
Paws Unite is boring as shit.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like if I was watching Paws Unite again with friends, especially friends who haven't seen it before, it would be more fun than watching Friday the 13th Part 3.
That's fair. Okay. Put it above Coonskin then, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely watch it over Coonskin.
Fair enough. All right. I can agree there.
Now, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. We'll never have to talk about another one of these fucking movies again.
Are you sure about that? Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Anyway, the final chapter. It's better than 2.
It is a significantly better movie than 2. This is the movie where they start to really just lean into the, like, goofiness of some of these movies a little bit more. I like the cast in this movie, actually. I think they're pretty fun.
Yeah, I'd say it's slightly better than 3 as well.
I would agree.
I'll fucking...
I will defer to you.
I'd probably watch this over Paws Unite, but not over Operation Destination London.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I can agree there. No, it is more consistently entertaining than Cats and Dogs 3. This is a dumb. This is a stupid ass list.
I'm glad science has figured this out.
Yep.
Godzilla -1.
Fucking love this movie. No, it is one of the best Godzilla movies. Like, it is a really good, like, it takes a lot of the themes, ideas, and tone of the original 1954 movie and extrapolates it to be both more immediately post-war Japan, but also, like, it reworks the themes to be a little bit more, like, relevant to modern day audiences. It's a really, really solid monster movie. I'd say at minimum it's in dope-ass time. At minimum.
Right. I will defer to you, honestly. I like it. I like it too, but I'm not as big a Godzilla expert, so
yeah.
Some of that is lost on me.
Yeah, I would personally put this. You know what? Yeah, like, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, be a massive fanboy over this, so I'm gonna be a little, you know, conservative here. I'd put it above, between Paul and Freaky Friday. Sounds about right. Yeah, just right there.
Okay, right.
Yep.
There.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. No, it's really good.
Gooby! Let's talk about Gooby!
I really liked being your dad.
I really liked being your dad.
This movie is... So, this is actually the second time I've watched Gooby. The first time was in a completely different fucking server about 2 years ago. Honestly, it's not as bad as I remember.
No, I think Gooby is fine. I think the thing about Gooby, I feel kind of similarly about Gooby as I do Cheaper by the Dozen, in that I think it's actually it's kind of inoffensive and heartfelt on its surface. It's just the execution is really weird.
Yeah, and also the Gooby costume is ugly as shit. That's the biggest issue that I have, is that Gooby himself looks like a nightmare creature. What? Why are your eyes that big?
You know, I think I got used to it.
You do get used to it after a point, I suppose.
Yeah, and Robbie Coltrane in his final performance is quite endearing.
True, very true.
Also, the music is pretty good. I wish it was available by itself. The original songs for this are actually pretty good.
That's true. The biggest thing that came through to me on my second watch of this movie is that the music is surprisingly good. Like,
yeah,
I am crestfallen that the soundtrack of this movie is not available divorced from Gooby. We looked. It doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'd say it's at least alright, but like maybe upper half of it, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I think it's actually especially with like-minded friends, it's fun to riff on as well. It's pretty silly.
Yeah, I would put it about on par with Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
I'll put it like right behind Cheaper by the Dozen.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's right. See how your mom feels about this one. I put Gooby above A Christmas Story.
Yeah, fuck you, Ralphie, you piece of shit.
Yep.
Look at you and your fucking shit-eating grin.
You with your pride and your ego.
How's that Red Ryder rifle treating you now?
I'm just saying Gooby could survive the Red Ryder rifle. That's all I'm saying. In the Baka Gaijin movie night power scaling contest, Gooby clears.
Okay.
Good Will Hunting. I didn't see this one.
It's not your kind of movie, but like,
Yeah.
like, as far as like, this is, I will say, this movie deserves every bit of its reputation as being a classic as it is.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of Robin Williams' best performances, and it is also one of Matt Damon. This is Matt Damon. This is also one of Matt Damon's best performances as well. It's got really good drama. I love the character dynamics between the two of them. You wouldn't think Matt Damon and Robin Williams would have this good of chemistry that they do. And the ending is, like, the ending just, like, hits perfect. I would be willing to put this in cinema.
You would.
As far as these, like, you know, downbeat, like, comedy dramas go, it's really good. I would put it, yeah, about there. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I didn't see it, so I can't contest this.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting is really good. Also, having watched Good Will Hunting now, why the fuck is the Foster's special called that? The Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends special has nothing to do with Good Will Hunting. Why is it named after this movie?
Because they're hunting Will, who is good.
God fucking damn it. Let's get to the next movie.
A Goofy movie. This better be a normal movie.
Oh god
Come
fucking
on.
damn it. Good. Good. A completely normal movie. I hope there's no goofy shit in it. Motherfucker!
A movie. A Goofy movie.
No, imagine if this is just a movie. Walt Disney Pictures presents a movie.
In the 90s, they could have gotten away with it.
They could have gotten away with it, yeah.
This movie makes me miss... There are a few times in my life that I miss Michael Eisner more than when I watch a Goofy movie.
I completely agree. This movie is
This movie makes me miss the fucking Eisner years so bad.
Michael Eisner made such unique and, like, daring choices for the Walt Disney Company, like, creatively. And,
Yeah.
like, he was definitely one of those guys where it's like, big ideas, big returns. He was not a safe like CEO for Disney, and I kind of like that. And you would not have gotten something like a Goofy movie during any other era of Disney.
Yeah.
Like, this is an aggressively 90s Disney movie. Like,
It's just an aggressively 90s movie, period.
It's so weird how this movie was, like, very of the time when it came out, but it's now, like, this perfect time capsule of like, mid-90s ephemera. It's fun. It's heartfelt. I love... Goofy has an amazing character arc in this movie. Goofy!
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, the dog. The one that goes,
yeah,
yeah!
That one. No, that one.
This movie's awesome!
Yes, it's great. I'm upset it is not official canon, but Dinosaur is.
Yeah, right. No, seriously. How is Dinosaur official Disney canon, but a Goofy movie isn't? I don't understand the
Because it was made by the television division. So
fucking Dinosaur wasn't even made by Disney Animation Studios. It was an outsourced project.
Whatever. Anyway, it's cinema.
It's cinema. I would put it above Muppet Christmas Carol. Bold, yes.
That's exactly. Those are the kinds of takes we reward here.
I think Max Keeble's big move is a little bit more, radical.
Right, yeah. It's a dark horse, is what it is.
It is. But no, I adore a Goofy movie. Never a bad time watching this movie. Eye to Eye is a fucking banger.
Yep. Gremlins.
So, watching this movie again made me realize most of my memories of Gremlins are the sequel.
I haven't seen it yet.
The sequel is... Okay, so the first Gremlins movie is it's an 80s creature feature, kids, family, creature feature kind of thing. The second movie is Looney Tunes. You would love Gremlins 2, dude. Holy fuck. That movie's bonkers. But Gremlins 1. Gremlins 1. It is good.
It's a good 80s movie.
Yeah, no. It is a really nice, just very, enjoyable 80s film.
Yep, I like the effects. I like the,
Yes, the practical effects, like the puppeteering on the Gremlins and also on Gizmo, are really, 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 really good. Gizmo is extremely expressive, and I love all of, the very subtle emotional expressions that are, built into the puppet. That is remarkably good, practical filmmaking.
Yeah. I like how this is possibly the latest film you could possibly have vague Asian mysticism driving the plot.
Not true. Freaky Friday exists.
Oh, right. Damn, that lasted a while. Yeah, that was 20 years later. That lasted a while.
No, this is peak Asian mysticism.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. No, this is...
I wouldn't do that.
No, this is mid-fucking 80s. That was just everywhere.
Yeah. I'd say Dope Ass Time. Not super high, but definitely Dope Ass Time.
Yeah, not super high. I'd say it's about on par. It's about on par with the director's other movie we've watched here, Small Soldiers. I'd say it's a little better.
I'd say it's a little worse, actually. I like Small Soldiers a little better.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I mean,
admittedly, I've also seen Small Soldiers more.
That's true.
I'm more familiar with it.
That's true. Honestly, at that point, it's fucking splitting hairs, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. They're so happy together.
Fucking Joe Dante, really good director. You really need to watch Looney Tunes Back in Action. That's another movie he did, which is okay. He did Gremlins 2, which is Looney Tunes in spirit, and then 13 years later, he did Looney Tunes Back in Action, which is actually just Looney Tunes.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're both great. Anyway.
Guns Akimbo.
Harry Potter and the Chamber is Loaded.
You won't believe how convincing of an American accent Andrew Radcliffe can do.
Yeah, no, I was shocked at how like consistent and convincing his accent was in this movie, because like he is one of the most British fuckers I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
No, I really liked Guns Akimbo. I was a little disappointed with the ending. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The ending kind of lets the air out of the wheels, lets the air out of the tires a little bit too much. I feel like I feel like it should have just committed, but it didn't.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's still really good.
It's a fun ride.
It's a very fun ride.
It's a dope ass. It's a dope ass.
It's a dope ass time. Yeah.
I would.
Is better than Megan.
No, I think Megan's a bit better.
Megan's definitely a better movie.
I
I would put it.
put it right behind Cats and Dogs 2.
Okay, yeah, I could agree. Yep. All right. Yeah.
Home Alone
5?
5?
Yeah.
This isn't taken to. This is, what the fuck is the subheader for this one?
The holiday heist.
Right, the holiday heist. Why is it so fucking hard to make Home Alone movies?
Why is it that every fucking Home Alone movie is worse than the last one? They keep getting worse. I need you to understand. Like
It shouldn't be hard.
You know what? I will give Home Alone 4 one thing. The kid was at the very least a competent protagonist. Like he did have Kevin. He had Kevin McAllister energy. This little shit's a pussy.
Oh yeah, no, this kid sucks. I don't remember his name. This kid sucks.
This kid is like, oh, I don't want to go into the basement. It's dark. Ooh.
I think the one. Yeah, Kevin McAllister. I mean, I guess he did, but like he was braver about it.
Yeah. No, dude.
Also, Home Alone 4 is like cool fucking mid 2000s like spy tech toys in it. It's got that going for it.
Yeah. Also, this movie has like a really fucking like stupid ass subplot where it's like the kid is like a gamer playing like the.
Oh, I like the guy though. I like the
guy.
I like
him.
Yeah.
I like him, but like the whole subplot is really stupid.
It's dumb as fuck, but like the fucking gamer over Skype or whatever is the best character in the movie.
Okay, I will admit, the funniest part of the movie is when he's contacting the police and trying to explain that this kid is in danger, but he keeps like fucking it up, being like, "Oh no, I met this kid over the internet. You sick fuck."
Yeah.
It's like no,
jokes you would not expect to be in this movie.
This is an ABC Family original movie, and like that entire subplot.
Yeah, it was kind of a risque joke for an ABC Family original.
Yeah, which is like but that is like the best part of this movie. It's otherwise pretty bad. The villains are whatever.
Yeah, they're kind of funny.
Yeah, they're kind of funny, and there are a couple of like
they're kind of shittier versions of the Home Alone 3 villains.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
this movie confounds me because, like, I feel like this movie almost needs a new tier between Urg and Saul Right. But I guess it's just Saul Right.
I want to put it just bottom. Like, God.
I can't put it at the bottom.
I know.
There's so many of these movies I would not watch over. Like, this is kind of inoffensive. I'd watch this with friends again.
That's true. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, if you brought me like new friends and said we were watching this around the holidays, I'd be like, yeah, sure, fine. It's fun to riff on. I guess.
It in that way, it's kind of Cats and Dogs 3-tier ish, I guess.
Yeah, I'd even say it's slightly better than Cats and Dogs.
Ever so slightly. I will say, I laughed harder at Home Alone 5. I did laugh harder at points, so it has that.
Yes, it is better than Cats and Dogs Paws Unite. Not as good as Agent Cody Banks 2 Destination London.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely fits between those two. Fucking Jumper. I like Jumper.
Jumper is a fun one. Jumper is fun. Yeah.
We talked earlier about the most 2008 movie ever made. This is one of the most 2007 movies ever made.
Yeah. Yep. I actually kind of love how they did like the jumping effect in this movie. Like a lot of it is just camera tricks, not really a whole lot of visual effects actually. Which is remarkably refreshing. No, it's a very creative film.
I like David's character. I like the sort of it's kind of basic, but I like the mythology they build up around it. Obviously, there's a lot of really cool like fight scenes, and just like it's a little bit of an escapist movie, honestly.
A little bit, yeah. No, yeah,
Just a tiny bit.
just kind of like escaping the system kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. It's no past time.
I'd say it's a dope ass time,
Yes.
and I'm putting it. I put it like right above Freaky Friday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Yeah, because I put it below Godzilla. I know you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would argue Godzilla's a better movie. It's a better movie.
Kick-Ass 2.
This
The
movie
kick-assening.
This movie has some really hot, like, good bright spots, but it is not nearly as fresh as the first.
It's not as consistent.
Yeah, it's not as consistent.
It does have really good stuff in it, though.
It does, admittedly, but like, I feel like the movie does kind of like lose steam compared with the first one.
Yeah.
I think it's better than what most people consider this movie to be.
I do. I have a higher opinion of this movie than most, definitely.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'd say it's a dope ass time.
Yeah, it's definitely a dope ass time. It's not as good as the original. I'd still put it decently high. I'd put it like be between Better Get Watch Out and Piranha 3D.
I can agree. I can agree there. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Good God, Piranha 3D. That's a fun one. But
that's fun.
Koneko Monogatari.
Yes, Kaneka Monogatari.
This is such a weird one, because like,
yeah,
if you've watched Milo and Otis, you would not expect this movie to be as like weirdly downbeat and introspective as it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because like Milo and Otis is a very like, you know, goofy talking animal movie,
right?
and this is
okay. So in case people don't know, we can't assume everyone's a fucking Kaneko Monogatari expert like us. In case you don't know, Milo and Otis is the quote-unquote like English like dubbed version of this movie. That said, though, what effectively happened is that they had like 40 hours of footage, and they essentially made a completely different movie out of that same footage, and then had Dudley Moore narrate over it.
yeah.
So the two are extremely different movies in both tone and like literal story.
Yeah, they are very different experiences.
This one has uncensored cat sex in it. That's fun.
Also cat birth, but the original had
That's
that
true.
too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Did they throw it uncensored in the original?
I believe
Not in
so.
the original in Milo and Otis. I mean,
I believe so. Yeah.
did it? Interesting.
Yeah.
I miss the Eisner years so bad.
The 90s were a different time. No. No, yeah. I am not. This one. God, this is so weird because, like, I respect this movie.
I respect it more than I like it. Like, I'm glad I watched it. Am I chomping at the bit to watch this again? Not really.
Yeah, no. It is one of those movies I'm glad that I saw once, but I would not go out of my way to watch it again, unless it was for, like, artistic, like, analysis reasons.
Yeah. It's a very artsy film. It's a very... You don't really watch this for fun.
You don't,
like, you know,
really. Yeah.
Yeah. You watch it for the vibe, I guess. This is one of those movies that's really like hurt by the fact we live in current times, you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of movie where, like, if you're bored in the 80s, this is a thing to do and it's fascinating to look at, right?
Yeah.
But like, we have so many other options for things, you know? It's one of those things that's kind of hard to justify being like, yeah, I'm going to sit here and commit the next 90 minutes of my life to watching Kaneko Monogatari. Stock footage of this cat having kind of anticlimactic misadventures.
A little bit, yeah. This cat fucking sucks at climbing.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He's so bad. You've never seen a cat this bad at climbing things.
No, I like it, but I don't love it.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's alright.
I would put it.
I it's again
My
it's
pride will not allow me to put it below Cats and Dogs 3, even though I'd probably be more willing to watch that
yeah
again.
yeah.
Uh,
I'd say it's a.
I guess I'm just
Yeah.
put it right here, just
Yeah.
above it.
Yeah, yeah. You two have fun being the animal movies in that tier.
Extremely different animal movies.
Yep. Okay, so now we have a duo of short anime movies that I suggested for our Anime April presentation. Little Witch Academia and Little Witch Academia: The Enchanted Parade. We're gonna go one by one. Little Witch Academia. This is the... I think this is the first thing Trigger ever did. They put a really...
Did they? I thought Kill la Kill was first.
Let me double check. No,
I'm pretty sure Kill la Kill was 2013, and this was 2014, I believe.
Let's see, yeah, Kill la Kill was... I'm checking this right now. October 2013.
I remember the day.
Little Witch Academia. No, that's the TV series, you fucking stupid internet thing. Okay, no. This came out March 2nd, 2013, so it predates Kill la Kill by a few months.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is the first thing Trigger ever put out as like a completed product. They put a really strong foot forward on this one. I adore the animation in this movie. It's very
Looney Tunes.
It's very Looney Tunes. Both of these movies have what I describe as like mid-2000s Cartoon Network energy.
A little bit.
Like, it feels like it would slot in perfectly with stuff like Codename Kids Next Door and the Powerpuff Girls in terms of, like, style.
A little bit.
It is a very fun movie. I love Akko as a main character. I adore her. She's so dumb and earnest and adorable and naive, and that is, like, those are all strengths.
Sure. These are positive.
Yes.
These are positive qualities.
Yeah, Akko, you're so fucking stupid. I love you. No, I really like Little Witch Academia. The first one's really solid. I think it does a really good job of setting up the world and like doing some really good world building that's expanded upon later.
Yeah, it definitely is kind of a short film though.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dope ass time though.
It's a dope ass time, yeah.
Boy, this one's weird.
Around like where Black Fox is, I guess.
I'd say. Yeah, I'd say. Yep.
Yeah. I like the second one a little bit better. It obviously does more with the characters and stuff. So.
Yes. I love the additional characters that they introduced. Amanda is great.
I'll put them above Black Fox just because Black Fox was a one and done. Obviously people have more attachment to this.
I would you know what? I will actually put Enchanted Parade slightly above Promare because I think the biggest issue with Promare is that it's very derivative of other things Imaishi has done.
Yes.
And Enchanted Parade is a much more like original movie, if that makes sense.
That's true. I guess just by its nature, Little Witch Academia can't be quite as Trigger-esque as other Trigger things. It doesn't suffer from that same derivativeness. So yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. No. I love Enchanted Parade. Enchanted Parade is maybe my favorite thing Trigger's done. It's up there. Macross, do you remember Love?
Nope.
Yeah, you did not watch this. I did. So
right.
This movie is very historically important, as you know. But how is it as a movie? It's still really good.
Right.
Yeah. As
bated breath.
As far as the this is part of an entire genre of movie that's like we're going to remake the plot of a TV series in the form of a movie. This is one of the better ones. This is definitely one of the better ones. I think it does a really good job of keeping the focus where it needs to for the time that it has. It does play a lot better if you've seen the series, because it does not do a whole lot to ease you into the main trio of Hikaru, Minmay, and Misa. but it's a really solid reinterpretation and has gorgeous animation and amazing music. It's in dope ass time, I would say, and
Yep.
I would say it's slightly better than Not Know How the First.
Right. Which is here.
Yep, I would say it's
Slightly worse than the one where a woman drinks her own vomit.
God, Takashi Miike is a hell of a director, dude. This dude just goes for it. Fuck, Audition's a wild movie.
Oh yeah.
Midsummer.
You heard about that last time.
Yes, but not.
Midsommar. Midsommar. I intended this to be a second Monitor movie I didn't pay much attention to, but I have to admit I kept looking over.
It is a weirdly engrossing movie. It is not it's another one of those movies where it's like I respect it a lot. It is a very
Yeah. Artistically, yes. Although I'm not sure I necessarily agree with all the implications of this film.
Yeah. It definitely has a lot to say about like cults and like
it has some very specific things to say about very specific groups and ideologies.
Yeah, and I don't fully agree with all of them.
Now, to be clear, I don't mind that she said it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a problem with these things existing or anything. I think it's interesting to discuss these things. I just think this movie comes from from what I know about this movie, it comes from a very personal, kind of spiteful place, and you can definitely feel that.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with Ari Aster movies, is that they're all very personal to him in very specific ways, and you kind of just have to like, whether or not you like the movie is going to depend on heavily whether or not you are willing to vibe with what he's doing.
Right.
Midsommar is really interesting.
I kind of flip back and forth. Sometimes I was really vibing with it, and other times I was really not. It's an interesting one.
It is. I don't regret watching it at all.
Sure.
Like again, like the direction and artistry in this movie is top notch. But like,
I don't know if I enjoyed it enough to call it a dope ass time.
No,
even though I respect it as a film.
Yeah, I would say it's in the top half of Saw Right.
Right. But does it have DeviantArt energy?
It does not have DeviantArt energy. No, it does not.
Right.
No.
Nor, I think Gooby could clear everyone in this movie. So it does not clear the Gooby power scale to your test.
It does not. It does not. No. Yeah, Midsommar can go between that and A Christmas Story. Yeah. It's about right. I'd say.
No, I agree. It's
Mortal Kombat.
I gotta say, for like 1995, I can't imagine them doing better.
Yes, like you have to understand this when this movie came out and what the expectations were for a video game movie. The only other video game movies to come out at this point were Super Mario Brothers, Street Fighter, and Double Dragon, and all of those are not great.
By that standard, this is amazing.
Yes, it is. It is very stylistically faithful to the original, the first two games. Visually, I think it's actually pretty solid. This is actually a Paul W.S. Anderson movie. This is the guy that went on to do the Resident Evil films, believe it or not.
I was getting confused with Wes Anderson.
Weirdly, yeah. I have the same problem. But no, Mortal Kombat is pretty good for the time it came out. I think time has kind of weathered it a bit. I would argue.
I agree.
The biggest problem.
It's lost some of its luster.
It has. The biggest issue, and this is something that people have said for decades, but like it's more true now than ever. That PG-13 rating constantly holds it back.
Yeah.
It always feels like the filmmakers want to make a Mortal Kombat movie, but they are limited by having to be palatable to a wide market. So they can't go super violent, they can't go super dark. But the vibes are on point. I love the practical effects for Goro. The Goro puppet's really, really cool.
It's not amazing, but everyone's heart was kind of in the right place for this one. And again, for the time, amazing.
It is
as a video game movie.
It is an earnest movie where the people making it believed in what they were doing. And that is so much more than what you can say about, honestly, 90% of video game movies that came out, like, before and since. So...
But where is it going?
I would still be willing to watch this again. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say it's in dope-ass time, actually. Like, I'd say it clears that threshold.
Right. But where?
I'd put it between Highlander and Jonah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, that feels right. That feels right, yeah. I would say I like Highlander slightly more, but Mortal Kombat is a more consistent film, I would argue.
Yeah, I've seen both, and I'd probably watch Mortal Kombat again over it.
Yeah. Yep, that sounds about right.
What the fuck is this?
Oh brother, where art thou? This is a 1930s jailbreak retelling of the Odyssey, and it's pretty damn good.
Okay. Huh? Weird. I know the Odyssey. I don't know this.
Honestly, if you like the Odyssey, you might like this. It's pretty good. I think it has really good vibes. I think it has. I love the way that they reformat the plot threads of the Odyssey to fit 1930s America, like 1930s Deep South America. It's really, really fascinating. It has some really strong performances. This is one of my favorite performances from John Turturro, who is in this movie. It's good. I'd say it's in dope ass time. I would put it. I put it above Step Brothers. I like it a little bit more than Step Brothers, but not as much as Dude, Where's My Car?
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oculus.
We have some interesting thoughts about this one.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
It is conceptually really interesting.
Yeah.
And, like, it keeps your interest throughout most of the movie.
Right. It's just once you finish it and you actually think about it a little more, it kind of falls apart a little.
A little bit, yeah. Like, we mentioned this before. The ending sort of has to contrive itself to get to the ending that it wants to be.
Yeah.
And that kind of deflates it when you really think about it. Like, when you really think about, like, the process of events and how the mirror affects things in reality, it kind of... The movie feels like it's trying to be more vague with whether or not the mirror is actually affecting things than it actually is. By the end of the movie, it becomes hard to argue any other way that, other than the mirror's alive. That's the biggest
in a way
issue with
that
it.
it feels unsatisfying. It reminds me of like the original fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, where they just kind of got you at the end, and it doesn't really make sense. But it's like, it's a horror movie, so it's got to have that last minute
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. It's still pretty good though. It's pretty
well
good.
shot.
It is
Keeps
very
your
well made.
attention. It's entertaining. It's all right.
I would put it above I would put it above most of the Friday the 13th movies.
I don't know if it's above the first one though.
I don't think it's above the first one. I would say it's better than.
Honestly,
Between Goldeneye and Town sounds about right, actually.
yeah, right there.
Welcome to the Sheridan block.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, Penguin Highway, another anime April one.
It's okay.
I think I like it more than you.
You probably do.
But I will admit it does. The biggest issue I have with this movie is that it kind of drags.
It does.
It is kind of a slow film, and
It is a slow film.
I think it could have been tightened up a little bit more in terms of like in the storyboarding phase to kind of like get from strength to strength a bit better, and to have the main character's arc hit a little bit more by the end.
Yeah,
I do like
it
it
just feels a
though.
little just feels a little unfocused.
Slightly, slightly, I would
There's
say.
things I like. There's things I like about it. It's got some whimsy. I like how the main kid is basically just Sheldon Cooper. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yes. Yes. No. The movie is visually very beautiful. Um, and I do like. I honestly really do like the main two characters. I love their dynamic. Uh,
It didn't grab me as hard.
fair enough. I would say it's good enough.
I'd say it's all right.
It's in the upper half of all right.
Right.
I would say it is pretty. Where do we put it?
I would put it right above Wonder, I guess.
I would put it above.
Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I liked Wonder more.
Well, okay, interesting.
Actually, I like American Psycho more too.
Oh my God! Okay, okay. Wow. Okay, we're making moves. No. Well, we are making moves here.
I like it more than GoldenEye. Okay, I like it more than GoldenEye.
But I like it more than Ernest Saves Christmas. So like.
Well, then Ernest Saves Christmas is going down.
All right, fine. We'll do that. Okay. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine.
Sorry, Ernest. You no longer clear the Wonder Kid.
Okay. All right.
Actually,
you know what?
My power scaling rules. I think Patrick Bateman clears Ernest anyway.
We're going by power scaling.
I mean, think about it. This makes sense. Bond clears Ernest. The fucking animatronics clear Ernest. Patrick Bateman clears Ernest. Fucking the
Penguins.
Grandma clears Ernest. Gooby absolutely clears Ernest.
God fucking damn this stupid fucking list. This list is making us argue for the most retarded nonsense.
This is rapidly becoming a bunch of other people beating the shit out of Ernest. Let's talk about Piranha 3 DT.
Piranha 3 Double D, baby, let's go. This movie is... Oh my god.
Most accurate portrayal of small town capitalism in a movie.
This movie is technically speaking worse than the original, but god, I was laughing so hard the entire time. This movie is hilarious.
Yeah, no, make no mistake. Okay, this is a worse movie than Piranha 3D. Yes, in terms of like both like filmmaking and like execution and writing and whatever. It's also really stupid and really funny.
Yes.
Like, it's actually a fun time. You would look at it's like 13% on Rotten Tomatoes and think this was garbage. It is not garbage. It is actually kind of fun.
Oh yeah, no.
In like a very trashy way.
You sit back with a couple of like-minded friends and you will have the time of your life riffing on this damn movie. This has some of my favorite stupid gags I've ever seen in a movie. Like, oh god. Hold on, what was my media thread entry for this fucking stupid movie? Hold on.
Yeah, it was something funny.
Yeah, it was. Oh god, hang on. Figure out where we're gonna put this. I'll find out what I.
Right.
Yeah.
Where to put the original Dope Ass Time? I'll put it like at the bottom of Dope Ass Time.
Yeah.
I put it right like up, right above a Mises Blue, I guess.
I can agree with that. Honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, I would, in some ways, I would watch this. I would watch this again rather than the original, but the original is a better movie. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot find what my fucking I can't find it.
The Powerpuff Girls movie.
I really like this one. This is one that I'm like, this is a childhood movie, so obviously there's some nostalgia bias, but at the same time, it is an excellent distillation of what makes Powerpuff Girls fucking awesome.
Sure.
It is it's not a long movie. It's like 75 minutes, so like it's over very fast. But it is a very lean, fast, fun, and shockingly violent.
Yeah.
75-minute PG rated movie.
It's pretty good. I have like two-ish quibbles with it. One, I agree with Doug Walker. The chase is too long.
The chase is definitely too long. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. It just eats up time at a certain point. And two, I'm not sure how I feel about this movie being like a like. I know it's like quasi positioned as an origin story and it needs to like explain things to like people who don't know. But if you know the fucking Powerpuff Girls, the first like 20 minutes of this movie is just shit you already know.
Yeah, and admittedly, this does have the issue of retroactively making the citizens of Townsville really, really unlikable for a large portion of the film.
Yeah,
that is a problem. Like you know, it eventually shakes itself out, and the girls are respected by the end of the movie. But like for a large portion of this movie, they're assholes to the girls.
Yeah.
So it kind of that is true. It does kind of knock on the TV series a little bit in that respect. But I still think it's really good. I still like it quite a bit.
You kind of get to the climax and you're like, maybe Mojo has a point.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe these fuckers do deserve to be enslaved by monkeys.
Well, if we take later canon into account, he would have made the world a utopia.
That is true. The Powerpuff Girls rule made it clear that Mojo Jojo was a better leader of Townsville than the mayor. So, like, he actually turned Townsville into like a fucking utopia. So.
Anyway, dope ass time.
Dope ass time. I would put it. It's below Class of 3000 and Piranha 3 Double D.
Right.
Is it better than Mimesis Blue?
I'd watch it again over Mimesis Blue.
I would agree. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Cairo.
Cairo, 2001. This is a very atmospheric horror vibe thing.
It is extremely Y2K.
Yes, it captures a very specific cultural historical anxiety around like the rise of technology and the very young emergence of like mass adoption of the internet. This movie came out in 2001, and it definitely captures sort of the sort of cultural unease of the time, right?
Yeah, it definitely.
Everyone's losing their souls to the glowy boxes.
Yeah, it's a really good representation of like anxieties of that era, which I think does a lot of good for it.
Yeah. There's some things about it that are a little poignant in retrospect, like the very literalized themes of like self-isolation become very apparent and probably hit harder now than they did in 2001, to be honest.
I agree.
Because in 2001, like that shit was just theoretical. These days, like you see more viscerally what they were getting at.
Yeah.
It's also very well shot and framed and like colored and all that. It's a very pleasing movie to look at. Like, for being as like uncomfortable as it can be, it's also kind of beautiful.
That is an interesting thing to point out about this movie. Like, it is a horror movie, but it is a horror movie more so in how it's like slowly like psychologically like challenging the viewer more so than it is like scaring them actively. This is very much a movie where the fear is more so in the vibes.
Yeah, it's a movie where the world ends, but like it's not loud or even really violent. It's slow and sort of it's slow and gradual and uncomfortable, and you look like it's a kind of apocalypse where like you look around and there's people, and then you look around the next day and there's less people, and then eventually before you even realize it, you're the only one standing there.
Yeah, everything's on fire and society has collapsed. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it's remarkably unsettling in that respect. God,
it's like the world died from apathy.
Which is... God damn, that's a really good way to describe this movie's like core.
Yeah, it's like it's like the world committed suicide.
This movie's better than ever. God, yeah, this movie's really good actually. Come to think, it's really poignant.
Yeah. I'll put it in dope ass time. I would put it. It's so funny because the top row is like all fucking jokey picks.
Yeah.
This would be the most serious thing to go in the top row.
Yeah. I would say it's. You know what? Where would you place it relative to Godzilla Minus One personally? I want to know.
I like it a little more, but that's just me.
I will defer to you then. I will put that above Godzilla Minus One. Yes, I will agree there.
It's a very serious block in the middle of this fucking jokey ass fucking column.
Yeah.
A row. Yeah.
Speaking of jokey ass.
Yeah. Rape zombie! Lust of the dead!
Rape zombie, rape zombie, rape zombie, rape! Rape zombie, rape zombie, rape zombie, rape!
Oh, the movie that, jeez, of all the movies to talk about after Cairo.
This movie, oh god.
Let's talk about Rape Zombie.
Oh god. Do we have... Okay, I'm not gonna be that mean. 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 Okay.
I predicted the Manosphere, which is interesting.
Which is weird. God, that is... This movie is exactly what it says on the tin. It is definitely a zombie movie with a lot of rape in it.
Yeah.
This movie is exploitation as fuck.
Yeah, but like it's so low budget and so like pathetic that like it's hard to be offended by it.
Yeah, and like the acting, like the actresses do not act like they are being assaulted at all. It's that fucking
it's really weird because they're like, oh no, the zombies, they're gonna rape us all, and then once it actually happens, they're like weirdly into it.
Yeah, it's like yeah, yamete,
yeah.
Like it's bad porn movie rape, you know.
Yeah. No, don't stop. Oh.
Stop.
Yeah, no, it's literally just no, wait, don't stop, come back, but for sex.
No, you know what it is? It's that fucking like Harry Potter parody. No, stop it, Ron.
Stop it, Ron. Stop it, Ron.
This movie's dumb.
It's really dumb. If you like, I'll put it this way. It is a fun time with friends if your friends don't mind watching porn with you. You gotta be good friends for this one though.
You really fucking do.
Yeah.
Like this is a movie for the real ones.
Yeah. It's weird though, cause like I wouldn't recommend it on its own because it's not very sexy, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not sexy enough to watch by yourself. It's kind of plodding and boring. It's like it's dumb and crazy, but like it's like dumb crazy and like a we made this movie for $15 kind of way.
Yeah.
So like you need it's weird. You need to watch this in a group setting to enjoy it, but you also need a very specific group to be okay with this.
Very, yeah. Like the experience you need to have for Rape Zombie to be worth watching is so incredibly specific.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard to figure out where the fuck we put it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's technically worse than a lot of the shit that's actually in Erg.
Filmmaking wise, sure.
Filmmaking wise, vibes wise. Okay, you know what? You know what? Do you want to put Texas Chainsaw on top of Erg just for like peace of mind for you?
No, I mean we can keep it where it is.
Okay,
It
is
historical relevance.
That's fair. It is the dividing line here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put it like below.
I feel like between Epic Movie and Friday the 13th Part 2 is about right, actually.
You know what? Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I would watch it more readily than Friday the 13th Part 2, but, like, Epic Movie is a better group movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
It's funny.
It's a funny movie. Mel Brooks, funny guy. I don't think it's as good as Spaceballs, which is the other movie of his that we've seen for movie night.
I paid more attention to this one, so I'd have to say it's better.
Really?
Well, to be fair, I didn't pay much attention to Spaceballs.
That is fair. Honestly, it's not that much better / worse than Spaceballs. It's about on par, I'd say.
So you want to put it about the same place?
I'd say, like, about there, like, right next to Mallrats. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
better than Mallrats.
I'd say it. Yeah, Mallrats, especially, like, the extended version we watched, Mallrats can drag a little bit, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scream! I like Scream.
Considering when this movie came out, it's still remarkably fresh.
Yeah.
Like, it ages surprisingly nicely as, like, this very satirical take on a slasher movie that's still a really good slasher movie.
I agree.
Yeah, it's
fun.
It's fun. It's funny.
Fun.
It has some solid. Yeah. It has some solid scares and solid kills in it.
The best time.
It's dope. It's dope as shit. Yeah.
I put it above Child's Play.
I agree. I like this ever so slightly more than Child's Play, if only because the specific villains we have in this movie are so hilariously pathetic by the end.
Yeah.
Like, Chucky is a better villain, but, like, these guys are just so hilariously pathetic.
Yeah. We'll have to see we'll have to see how the rest of the franchise shakes out, but this first movie, I like it, yeah.
I've seen the first 3 Scream movies, and I think they're all worthwhile in some respect. Shoot 'em up!
Yeah. Shoot 'em up! Another fucking Mike movie.
Of the Mike movies, this is actually one of the better ones he's suggested. I really like Shoot 'em Up.
It's fun. Would you? It's. Would you say it's better or worse than Guns Akimbo?
Better or worse than Guns Akimbo? I would say it's better. I'd say it is a more satisfying movie by the end. I think.
I kind of like the energy of Guns Akimbo a little bit more, though.
Guns Akimbo has more, like, gonzo energy.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those things where it's like, do you go with, like, how out there it goes, or do you go with how much more of a consistent experience it is? Because, like, you can make an argument for either.
Yeah. It's good. I feel like I liked Guns Akimbo slightly more than this, though. I will
agree with that. And you know what? Yeah, I did like it more than The Longest Yard. Yeah.
Yeah, right about there.
Yeah, about there. Yep. Speed
Racer.
Cinema. This movie is one of those movies where it's like, this may be the most punished movie that never deserved to be punished. Because, like, when you look at reviews of this movie back when it came out in 2008, there were some critics that just fucking hated this for something. They did not engage with this movie on its level. Yeah. Like I remember this one fucking review being like, oh, it's like cotton candy vomit all over the screen for 2.5 hours that even kids will get tired of. And it's like, you didn't even pay attention to the movie, piece of shit. Fucking hell. No, this movie is wild, it is crazy, it is artistically bold, it is... Yeah. It has this remarkably...
Everyone in it is giving their best.
It is a movie that has a remarkably still poignant anti-capitalist message that is even more relevant now. It is... Oh, God.
It's well paced. It doesn't let up.
It does not let up. Like, and the final race is one of the best action sequences ever put to film.
No, I love how they fucking reinterpreted the racing aspect to be so fucking video gamey and fucking
it's like futuristic. Yeah, it's like Hot Wheels meets F-Zero.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is so fun and wild and crazy, and I love the abstraction of the visuals in some places. Like during the last race when Speed's like, you know, literally approaching the speeds of a low-flying jet going through the fucking track, to the point where, like, as he goes across the screen, the designs of the track literally melt under his car. It's so cool.
Yeah.
This movie is this is one of my favorite movies. Genuinely, it's in my top 10.
This is cinema. But where does it go? Would you put it above or below Coraline? I'm putting it above Super 8. I think it's better than Super 8.
I think it's better than Super 8. I would. It is such a bold and unique movie. We don't. Even movies that take stuff from this movie in terms of stylization still don't go nearly as far as this movie does. I almost want to put it above Coraline and Sweeney Todd. Almost. Like, I think... I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I think aesthetically I like Sweeney Todd more. I think you've described Sweeney Todd as like one of the most Z-core movies.
It is. That's true.
Yeah.
I guess we can split the difference and put it like right between Sweeney Todd and Coraline. I think that sounds about right.
I think it's slightly better than Coraline.
I can agree there. No, if you for some fucking reason have not seen Speed Racer yet, please do. It is actually the best movie the Wachowskis ever made. Like, this is the peak of their career right here.
I agree.
God, fucking love Speed Racer.
Yep. Anyway, regular Speed, sans the racer.
Still pretty good. This is one that you watched as like a fucking.
It was in the background.
Yeah. That being
I'm kind of familiar with it from like I've like listened to movie podcasts that have talked about it. I'm pretty sure there was like a best of the worst on this or something. Not best of worst. Fucking half in the bag about this or something.
Yeah. It is
or review or whatever they call it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a really solid like action thriller.
Yeah.
I feel like it has a little. It has some downtime that kind of makes it feel a little bit slower than it actually is. But I think it's mostly held together by the fact that all this shit was done practically. Like, this is an entirely practically done movie. I don't think there was like any like I could not see any obvious like CG. This movie came out in 1994, so there was very little that they could do without making it stick out like a sore thumb. It is a very it is a movie that feels dangerous, and it feels like the actors are in like, you know, real peril when they're doing this shit. Probably because they were. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are really good in this movie as like the main two. I really like their dynamic. I love that they actually kind of poke fun at the fact that they get together by the end of this movie, where it's like, you know, relationships during the heat of passion don't normally last, which is so funny when you watch the sequel because they broke up because Keanu Reeves didn't want to come back because he read the script and is like, this is awful.
That's amazing.
It's like, wow, it didn't last. He was right.
Prophetic.
Very. No, I like.
But where does it go?
It's a dope ass time. Yeah, it's a dope ass time. I feel like it's kind of in the. I feel like it's in the middle of the pack here.
Yeah.
Kind of around the middle of the pack. I'd say it's
better than Zombieland.
I would not say it's better than Zombieland, but it's better than American Pie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's about right. Yeah. Right.
The Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper.
I didn't watch this one.
Dude.
Wake me up when you get the Crank 2.
Dude. Jason Statham goes on a revenge spree to kill telemarketers and crypto bros for 2.5 hours. And it's fucking sick as fuck.
What? Jeez, you guys gotta invite me to these things.
We literally told you what this movie was about. No, this movie kicks ass. Like, it is...
I don't remember what I was doing.
Like, it is a Jason's... I think you were busy writing because you were running up on a deadline.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
You should watch this on your own time, though. It's really fun. No, this is like... It's definitely a bog standard Jason Statham movie. Because, you know, it's like, he has it in his contract, I can never, you know, be in too much danger. You know, I always have to be, like, you know, the strong man in the movie. But, like, as far as bog standard Jason Statham movies go, it's super fun and it is catharsis. It is a cathartic movie. It is in dope ass time.
But where?
You know what? Let's put it above Speed. There we go. Yep.
Cool.
I would say it is a more
Easy.
consistently fun movie than Speed.
All right.
But
Like the drug or like?
Yes.
Oh.
Most things are better than, I mean, well, depending on who you talk to.
The Happening.
Yep, that movie definitely happened.
It's true.
Yep.
You can't deny it.
Yep. This literally is Things Happen the movie, so the title is very accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell, like,
This is so funny because like I think The Happening is slightly better than people give it credit for, but not by a lot.
Yeah. The thing you need to understand, the thing that kills me about this movie...
Take the public consensus of this movie, add like 5%, that's about how I feel about it.
Yeah. I want to point out, this movie came out during like an unprecedented flop era for M. Night Shyamalan. Because like, this was sandwiched in between Lady in the Water and The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Oh, and After Earth.
No, After Earth was 2010.
After Earth was 2013. But like it was like a 4-movie long stretch of just that.
You know what's funny about that though is that I feel like The Happening is the one I'd watch the most out of those.
It is the most unintentionally funny of them, so I will admit
funny,
that.
And it's also kind of breezy. Like it just kind of flies you by.
It's not a hard movie to watch by any respect. It's always got something.
Like the worst thing a movie can be is boring. And The Happening, I mean, it's not exciting, but like it's not like it'll be over reasonably quick.
Yeah,
You'll get through it.
Yeah, it's not a long film. It's like it's 90 minutes, and it's a relatively breezy 90 minutes. It's just the movie's hilariously inept.
It's got enough. It's got enough unintentional comedy in it to make it kind of enjoyable.
Yeah, so like I'd put it in alright.
I would too. Fucking.
Is it better than Agent Cody Banks 2 Destination London?
No.
No. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd watch it over Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Speaking of horror movies, The Hills Have Eyes.
I respect this movie for fucking having night scenes that are actually fucking dark as shit.
Yes.
If you ever want to know how much you can see at night in the desert, the answer is not a lot.
In a lot of ways, when you get down to how this movie is structured and written, it's kind of a less abrasive Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, I was gonna say that. This when people talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is the movie I more think that they're talking about, and not the actual Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. Also, I believe this is an early Wes Craven joint.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I find it a lot more palatable than that movie.
That is completely fair, and I would arguably agree with you.
Yeah.
I like Texas Chainsaw, but I do think it is a better, like, I think overall it is a better, more palatable movie than Texas Chainsaw. It helps that The Hills Have Eyes wasn't trying to, like, circumvent its own violence to get a PG rating, which, by the way, Texas Chainsaw failed at that.
Yeah.
The Hills Have Eyes, though, it's alright. It's alright.
It's alright. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a dope ass time. It's a little too plotting for that. It's very of its era, but it's alright. I put it like just below the original Friday the 13th. Like, what do I hear?
I can agree there. I think Friday the 13th is a slightly better put together movie, and Friday the 13th has a little bit more historical significance, being like
the first Friday the 13th really. It's mostly like the last stretch of it is like really good.
Yeah.
Something its own sequels couldn't match up to, and makes it a little bit more subversive than even a lot of things from the era.
That's true, yeah. So I can agree there.
Rodski Doji, I didn't watch this one.
You should have. This movie, I described this movie in my media thread as a metal album come to life. It is it is dark, it is wild, it is sexual, it is demonic, it is hyper violent as shit.
It's funny. They also Tim Schafer described Brutal Legend the same way, and it's not a lot of those things.
Well, this is like, like a really indie metal album come to life. Then, so like, I guess Brutal Legend is more so like a mainstream metal album come to life, where this is more so like an indie metal album come to life. No, Urotsuki Doji is a wild and crazy ass movie. Sure. I would put this in dope ass time personally.
Right.
I think it's remarkably well made. Like the animation, considering that this is porn. This is a porn film. The animation is fantastic. Right. Like it is a well-made movie. I would argue it is slightly above Hot Tub Time Machine.
Right about there.
Right about there. Yep, right in the middle. Right in the center. There we go.
Good.
No, it is never a bad time watching Urotsuki Doji. That's a fun one.
Versus this one gave me a headache and I stopped watching it.
Yeah, at some point I literally had to pause the movie and say, okay, Zeke, if you can't watch the movie, please hang up.
Yeah.
Like, you were literally bitching so loudly that I knew this was going to be a problem throughout the entire movie. I literally had to tell you to leave.
There was something about the handycam filming with the subtitles and whatever was going on with either the stream
VLC.
or your encode of... Yeah.
It was VLC.
Or the fucking encode or whatever. It was just fucking making me nauseous.
Yeah.
But I won't hold that against it. You can put it wherever you want.
Yeah. I think Versus is a pretty good movie. It is the very definition of we had $100 in a dream. And it is a remarkably good action film for that. The plot's a little thin, but it's mostly held together by just having really, really good action choreography. I'd put it near the bottom of Dope Ass Time, personally. I would say I like it a little... I like it a little bit more than Mortal Kombat.
All right there.
Yeah. I'd say it is a slightly better movie than Mortal Kombat. Because at the very least, Versus isn't constantly second-guessing its own content the way that Mortal Kombat is.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Violent Night.
Speaking of movies that don't second-guess their own content...
This one's just fun. This
is just a really fun, Christmassy action revenge thriller. It just commits so hard to the entire, like, Santa, seeing these guys, like, these people on the naughty list, like, fucking taking over this mansion and, like, him just having to, like, save everybody. It's so fun. I never thought I would love Santa as an action hero as much as I do here.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun.
I kind of want to make this like a Christmas tradition kind of movie. It feels like a movie I could watch every year. It's really, really fun. Which is what you want out of a movie like this. Like,
that's true.
It is in that action block with like Dread. I'd say I would put it slightly above Dread, just ever so slightly. Yeah, okay. I think it's a little bit more fun than Dread.
Honestly, I put it above these horror movies too.
Really?
Yeah, I would. Honestly, I'll put it. I actually think it's a little bit better Watch Out. Actually, yeah.
Yes, yes, you're right. Violent Night is definitely a better, like, dark Christmas movie than Better Watch Out. I would agree.
They're both really good, though.
They're both really good. Honestly, that
double feature.
Honestly, that would make a killer double feature.
Yeah.
And finally,
Wolf Children.
Wolf Children. Ame and Yuki. Yes.
It's okay.
For the longest time, this was my favorite. Mamoru Hosoda movie. I would not put it that high now. Yeah. I do think it is very good. Yeah. The biggest issue I have with this movie is actually its characterization of Yuki, because it kind of falls into that trap a lot of Japanese coming of age movies do with female characters, where it's like the girl begins the movie as more of a tomboy, but due to societal expectations and needing to fit in, she becomes more traditionally feminine, just to make ends meet.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, but like it's presented very uncritically here.
It is, yeah. It's just kind of presented. It's presented very matter of factly, which
it's very matter of fact. There's not like if there was a more like character reason for it, that would be fine. But like they don't really get into it.
Yeah. Which is it's interesting. I think Yuki is the more likable character, but Ame has the better arc.
Yeah.
It feels like those two like it's such a weird movie in that way. It is good. It is well made. I love the animation. Hosoda's movies always look fantastic and are amazingly animated. I don't want to.
I'd say personally, I'd say Top is all right. Like it's good, but I'm already forgetting things about it.
You know what? I will agree on that. I will put it above 9. This is like the actual one. I would put it above 9. I think it has a stronger script generally.
Right. Yeah, it is a more unique movie. I'll give it that.
It is a more this movie understands better what it wants to be than 9 does.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
there you have it. There's our year 3 movies added to the increasingly monstrous tier list.
There are, I actually counted. I think there are like 147 movies here now. If that number is different, I will put up a note in the editing to denote otherwise. But no, yeah, 3 years in, we have seen so many. This is the magic of the way that we do movies, because like we compile a list of movies from all the people who come to see movies or who just are in the server. We put them on a wheel and then we spin it random. That random chance, that random choice is what makes this entire movie night thing so interesting, because it really is just an experience of you never know what kind of movie you're going to get. Because like so many of these movies are so wildly different from one another. And some movies are really good for different reasons. Other movies are really bad for different reasons. But, like, it just makes it so fascinating week to week to do this. Like, this is... Genuinely, I could do this forever. Or until we just run out of fucking movies.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're still making them.
They're still making movies, so I don't think we'll ever run out.
Yeah, I know. We got, like, 90 years of movies to catch up on. I think we're good.
I think we're good, yeah. No, no, movie night is one of my favorite things to do every Monday, like every week. And it is, again, it gives me an opportunity to either revisit movies that I've watched before and just never, like, it's been a while and I would just want to revisit them. It gives me an opportunity to check out movies that I missed. And also it gives me an opportunity to check out just, like, wild cards that I never would have thought to watch, but honestly, some of these are remarkably good, like fucking Cube. Definitely. I agree. I'm kind of bad. I'm kind of bad about watching movies generally. Not a movie guy, so I started this sort of as a way to get more movies in my diet. That's worked. I get to show people a bunch of movies I really like that they haven't seen. I get to see a bunch of things that I didn't know I would like before, and also just a bunch of weird shit. Yeah.
Also, a bunch of people who never show up to movie night can tell us to watch things, and we have to do it for some reason. That's always fun.
To be fair, I like a lot of the suggestions people tend to make, so.
Oh, I don't mind them making suggestions. I just wish they'd show up to their own fucking suggestions.
Yeah. I will say, like, of the movies you haven't watched here, I will put it on record. The 3 I think you really need to watch are RoboCop, The Terminator, and Beekeeper.
Not Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Low Fan Superman, every single Power Ranger?
No, those come later.
Okay.
No, RoboCop, no. One of these days I gotta sit you down and watch, at the very least, RoboCop and Terminator. Just so you can say you've seen them, and so you can also watch one of my favorite movies, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Sure. Which we'll get to eventually.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, we're still going strong. So, yep. Tune in next year for even more movie madness.
Woohoo!
So yep. Subscribe for this, and for the Baka Gaijin Show podcast, and updates on our visual novel project Killer Connect, and whatever the fuck else I feel like making. So yeah, just subscribe for more, and we'll see you later. Zeke Freak out. Ciao ciao for now.